Hey guys, John here. I have another unboxing for you guys today. Today's a really cool one. Again, it's one of those items that's been out for a little while, but it is very new to me. I've never unboxed it. As a matter of fact, I've only used it twice, I believe. Once at PAX a little while ago, and once recently at a Microsoft store. They have a little thing set up there. But I'm taking a VR programming class, and I decided that actually more like my wife decided that it'd probably be a wise idea for me to get this beast. That's right. We're going to unbox the Vive. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what we have inside. I kind of have an idea of what comes with it, but again, I've never opened one up. I don't know what the insides look like. Let's crack it open. All right. At least it's sharp. Not going to use it for much else. Opening boxes. That's right. It's a nice packaging from the outside. It says requires VR capable computer. That's really freaking important, dudes and dudettes. Number one, you have to have a Windows computer machine. It can't be a Mac. And if you do have a Mac, it has to be running Windows. And then the video card has to be capable of handling the load of this thing. And that has been the biggest challenge for me because, quite honestly, we're a Mac house. We own a bunch of Macs. And we run everything on... I have my MacBook Pro right there, and I've got my Mac Pro down over here. And so now I've got to go back to PC. So we'll see what happens. All right. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna open this up kind of sideways, just because sake of space here. Okay. So we have this like foam top on the box over here. If you guys can see that right there. All right. And then we have this get started. Go to vive.com/setup, and then it's got the insides workings of the box. And whoa, this is actually really nicely laid out. Rather interesting. The controllers, however, are not wrapped in anything. They're just kind of sitting here. But they do have this like nice cushion area. Actually, let me go ahead and just kind of flip this over. I'm going to show you what the inside of the box looks like. Check it out. That's what it looks like when you open it up. I mean, it looks like each box is supposed to have its own lid, and yeah, it's quite interesting how it's packaged. Like each one of these could come out separately and be their own box. Like, look at this. They come out. There's no lid for it, but I mean, it's got this little blue box that it sits in. It's all foam padded and stuff. So first we got our two controllers. These are what we control everything within the game. Pick stuff up, throw stuff around, much like you do with the Xbox controller or anything else. It looks more like a Wii controller. The original Wii's, not the Wii U, but that style of thing. And all these little divots on there, you see those? That's what these little sensors, I'll show you guys the sensors in just a second, pick up on these little location of where your controllers are located. And same thing with your headset, whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead. We're going to pull out these. These are the sensors. So these project out like a field of lasers. And they kind of pick these little divots up. And these are all sensors. And then this is what's kind of justifying where you're at. One's supposed to be at the bottom corner. One's supposed to be at the top corner of the room, creating your little box that you're sitting in. They even have threads in right there for mounts. So you can mount them in proper places. And it looks like they've got a USB input on the backside, and a way to connect them together, plus power, and then connect them to the network. I wonder if they're wireless. So let's go ahead and put these guys down here. I don't know if I'm going to set it up in this room, in the office, or I'm going to set it up downstairs. We do have more room downstairs, and as you can tell, it's kind of tight in here, and it's really hot in here, especially with these lights going on and stuff. It gets to be pretty, I'm like shiny. It's so warm in here. Anyway, so we got our little box here of goodies. What comes inside. So this is the connectivity setup. You connect to your... It looks like it just straight jumps. I guess I should read the instructions. I'll figure it out then. All right, what else is in this box? Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and dump this. Just kind of dump this out. Let's go throw that back there. Okay, so we have... What is this? What is this? Let's open it up. All right, so we got USB to USB cable. We have... Looks like another piece for your face. Face. Looks like a cleaning cloth of some sort. Another cable. This looks like a 3.5 something. And this is another adapter. What is this for? Let's see. Let's tear this open. Oh, it's just a power adapter. Power for probably for the entire unit itself. I'm guessing that's what plugs into here. Yes, that's probably a good guess. And then it doesn't look like it comes with mounts though. So you have to get your own mounts, I guess. You think it would come with a wall mount, at least one, because you do have to mount one up high or on a tripod or something. We're going to probably put it on a tripod, or I may actually physically mount it to the ceiling. And then this looks like just your HDMI cable for the unit as well. Then you got your instructions and whatever to set it up. So you got that. We got all this good stuff over here. And then we have the main unit itself. This guy here. All right. Ha ha ha. First hands to touch. This is pretty cool. It's got like a little protective thing on the inside. You got the protective, looks like a little piece of paper in here. And then you have the actual unit itself with a long enough tether off the back side. I'm guessing that's what this 3.5 connects to this 3.5 over here. And then you have power, USB, and your HDMI that jump to the connector itself. And these are the other little divots I'm talking about on the unit itself. And then this is a little camera as well. It's got a little protective cover. Let's go ahead and peel that off. There's nothing more satisfying to me than that. Peeling off. People leave these things on things all the time. I remember at my mom's house a while back, she got a new washer and dryer, and she left the plastic on the front face of the washer and dryer, which was fine. It kept it nice and clean in that spot. But then at one point, I decided, this is many years later, that I'm going to peel the plastic off. It had been so long and so old that it physically baked to the metal, and it just kind of ruined it at that point. So it's just a bunch of chunks of plastic. I eventually got it off. It was such a pain to get off other than the first initial peel. Tear off the Band-Aid. And it looks so nice and shiny and new. And it's like my therapy of opening up something brand new. Much like on these sensors right here. I'm not going to peel these off yet until I set them up because I don't want them to get damaged. They have this protective layering. And that to me right there, that is just therapy to me to peel off something on a brand new device, whether it be a phone or an HTC Vive. So I'm going to go ahead and actually try this thing on. I'm going to take off my my glasses. I don't need my glasses all the time. It's really mostly for the computer screen, so I don't get glare in my eyes and I get dizzy and nauseous. So I don't wear them for prescriptive purposes, but let's go ahead and give this a go and see if it works over my beanie. This is like really comfortable, and it feels like you're in a black room in here because it's not plugged into anything. See? I haven't set up my computer yet. All I see is white dots. It's really bizarre. Anyways, it's really comfortable. The one I did try, the one I did try at the Microsoft Store and the one I did try at PAX had a rubber front on it, and they were really gross from people's faces. I had to like wash my face afterwards. This is foam. Like actually, it's not even foam. It's like a felt almost, but it's super soft, and it's on mine. No one else's face will be on. Well, maybe my kids, obviously. They'll probably try it out. So there we go. There's our headset, and it goes nicely. And I'll probably keep it back in this box. I've seen cases for these things. I guess I don't see why, unless you're going to travel with it, I don't see why you would buy a case for it when it's got this. Actually, this box is actually really well packaged. The foam and stuff are like specifically made for this. It's not like it's styrofoam and it's all crappy and junk everywhere. But I mean, you can keep everything in here nicely and pack it up. And it even has a little handle on it. And I can throw it in the closet when I'm not using it. I'm going to set it up on my computer when I am using it. So that way it keeps it nice and clean in between uses. And we'll get a lot of use on this on the other channel. So you'll probably see some gameplay on there if you guys do follow us on the other channel. I'll put a link right in the description below for the other channel for our gaming stuff. I'm not going to throw this box. It's kind of big and everything's still inside of it. So anyways, dudes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. As I said before, dudes, I'm a great big gamer. So I'm going to get a whole lot of use out of this thing. And you'll probably see some gameplay on the other channel from it. So anyways, dudes, till the next video. See ya.